Before we get into today's chat, quick one. If you're not 100% sure how your HR is really holding up, take our free HR health check. It's short, jargon-free, and gives you a clear score on what's working and what needs a bit of love. And if you do it before 1st April 2026, you'll get a bonus 7-pillar strategy on a page, tailored to help you manage HR brilliantly for the year ahead. Just head to kateunderwoodhr.co.uk/HR-health-check the link in the show notes. Hello, brilliant business owners. Kate here, iced flat white firmly in hand, factor 50 firmly on nose, and a summer calendar filling faster than my inbox on payroll day. If you're steering a small ship, you already juggle cash flow, customers, compliance, and the occasional printer tantrum. Now your team is piping up. So, are we having a summer party? In the past, that single question has triggered everything from legendary memories to legendary legal bills. Today, I'm handing you a summer social playbook designed for real-world UK micro firms. You know, the kind where the MD answers the phone, fixes the Wi-Fi, and still finds herself buying more milk on the way in. Here's what we'll unpack together. Why seasonal fun is worth the faff. Yes, even with the cost of living monster nipping at your heels. The legal and practical tripwires lurking in sunshine and sangria. Real-life horror stories, true, anonymised, and surprisingly educational. How to run an event when you double as HR, DJ, and chief dishwasher. Inclusive, alcohol-optional alternatives that your whole team can genuinely enjoy. A teaser for next week's episode, because when the party photos look that good, you'd better be sure who owns them. Ready? Sunny's on, deck chairs out, let's buzz. 1. Why bother when every penny counts? I know the instinct. You could funnel that budget into a new laptop, an extra Google Ads push, or those tyres your van has been begging for since February. But a well-pitched summer social does 3 things. Money alone can't. 1.1. Retention that outperforms pay rises. Gallup's latest UK engagement snapshot still shows the best friend at work effect doubles loyalty. When Claire from accounts and Jamie from logistics bond over a disastrous sack race finale, it's measurable magic. Retaining one valued team member for even 6 extra months dwarfs the outlay of a picnic permit and a stack of sausage rolls. 1.2. A genuine employer brand halo. Recruiters can spin phrases like collaborative culture all day, but a single candid Instagram carousel of your team laughing over a wheelbarrow race does the job for you. And job seekers look. LinkedIn's own survey found 82% of candidates check social feeds before applying. 1.3 Free marketing, pure and simple. Brits scroll about 90 minutes of socials daily. Ofcom's Online Nation, 2024. Every tweet, story or reel from your barbecue is an ad for your stories, your values, your vibe. Unlike paid campaigns, it lands straight in networks you could never buy. The friends and siblings of employees who already trust your brand by proxy. Combine those 3, and suddenly that line item labelled Summer Social looks less like a cost centre and more like the cheapest retention, recruitment, and advertising strategy you'll run all year. 2. Before you plonk down a deposit, the 3 A words in bold neon. Small businesses rarely get a second chance when things go wrong, so let's future-proof. 2.1 Alcohol. Pal, pest, or polite no thanks. The risk, vicarious liability. 4 years on, Bellman v Northampton Recruitment is still the case every employment lawyer name drops. An MD, a brandy-fueled pep talk, a punch, brain injury, and a 6-figure company payout. The after-party counted as in the course of employment because the boss steered the boat. The fix. budget friendly. Token system. 2 pretty drink coins per head. When tokens are gone, it's cash. Nobody feels policed. Everyone has a natural break. Feed first, not last. A burger at 6 p.m. keeps Prosecco mischief at bay. Bonus points for veggie and halal. Instagram-worthy soft options. Think seeded cordials in Kilner dispensers, virgin pina colada slushies. They cost pennies, but stop sober guests feeling like the boring ones. 2.2 Inclusivity. More than a buzzword, it's morale insurance. Your workforce probably spans faiths, dietary rules, neurotypes, and melanin ranges. Ahmed doesn't drink for religious reasons. Priya's fasting until sunset during Ramadan. Tom, ginger and glorious, gets heat stroke in April. If your only plan is rooftop 2 p.m, rosé on tap, you've excluded them before the RSVPs go out. Make space. Provide shade large enough for more than 2 chairs. Schedule main food for after sunset if you know a chunk of the team is fasting. Offer quiet corners inside for those who find blaring playlists overwhelming. 2.3 Accessibility. The act you forget until the lift breaks. Under the Equality Act, physical or sensory barriers become legal barriers rapidly. That gorgeous rooftop bar loses all charm if your wheelchair-using developer must be hefted up 2 flights of metal stairs. Ask for photos, floor plans, accessible loos, and confirm the lift can't be switched to goods only on event night. 1 email saves humiliation and potentially an indirect discrimination claim. 3 story time, 3 true tales, 1 red face at a time. Stories stick where policy bullet points slide off, so here we go. Dre Ein's pool party plunge. Fintech startup bags a posh hotel. The invitation reads poolside cocktails, but omits pool closed for swimmers. A junior trader, linen suit, bravado the size of London, tries a running bomb. He drags 2 colleagues in. Consequences: 3 drenched iPhones, 1 cracked wrist, data loss report, £4,800 insurance claim, HR rewriting the invitation for next year with the line, no swimming. Seriously. 3.2 Rosé Gate. Boutique marketing agency thinks Vineyard Tour equals classy content. CEO forgoes the spittoon after tasting 3 Syrahs and decides to serenade the minibus driver with full Neil Diamond dramatics. A graduate intern films the lot and posts company culture vibes to TikTok, thinking privacy settings are on. Spoiler, they weren't. 120k views by Monday, 1 mortified PR manager, and a major client emailing, is this you? 3.3 Sunstroke Saga. Eco-charity arranges a beach clean, July heatwave. They pack litter pickers, but forget shade, water and sun cream. 2 volunteers wind up on IV fluids, while LinkedIn still brags sustainability win. The board meeting next week is tense. Got a whopper of your own? Send it my way, anonymously if need be. The best, worst tale earns a bee's knees mug and eternal podcast immortality. 4. How to set expectations without becoming the fun police. An 8-line email can save $8,000 in claims. Keep it light, keep it clear. Subject, sunshine, snacks and sensible shoes. The 2024 Summer Social Note. We're meeting to relax, laugh and collect Monday morning memories we'll actually want in Slack. Respect and dignity rules don't clock off at 6 p.m. 2 drink tokens each, mocktails, softs and fancy coffees, unlimited. If you see something that feels wrong, creepy flirting, dodgy chicken, nudge your team lead or me, Kate. Phones welcome, but ask before you post someone's face. Sunscreen, do. Bomb dives, don't. See you there. Sun. That covers harassment, alcohol, safeguarding and social media consent. all without a single hereinafter referred to as. Send it with the calendar invite and ask for a quick thumbs up, read it. Voila. Friendly vibe, documented compliance. 5. Wearing every hat at once, HR, DJ and Chief Hygiene Monitor. 5.1 before anybody arrives. Do a 10-minute reconnaissance. Wobble check every railing. Confirm a vegan burger actually exists. Check EpiPens are nearby if someone has nut allergies. Locate the first aid kit and ensure plasters are present, not pilfered for last week's paper cut. Brief your party sheriffs. Could be supervisors, could be that level-headed senior who never loses their cool. Their 3 rights: slow someone's drinking, book a taxi, escalate to you early if creeper vibes appear. 5.2 during the bash. Float, don't patrol. I carry tonic and lime. It looks like gin, keeps me clear-headed. I rotate, chat, laugh, scan for red flags like rising voices or a jug rapidly emptying into one person's glass. Deploy water and wander if you suspect trouble. Let's grab some water and check out the view from over there. Diffuses, distracts, preserves dignity. 5.3. If it still derails. Separate participants, get them to a quiet spot. Jot a quick timeline in your phone notes. Who, what, when. For harassment, promise quick follow-up and deliver Monday. Ideally, after an initial fact-find call over the weekend if it's serious. Medical issue. Call 999 if needed, then note paramedic names. 10 minutes of documentation. Monday will rescue you if insurers or solicitors knock in 6 months. And yes, you're allowed to enjoy yourself. Just stop at pleasantly merry, never viral meme starring the boss. 6. Summer fun that isn't a boozy barbecue. Because not everyone loves alcohol or sunburn. And frankly, variety keeps things fresh. Picnic and rounders. Hire a local park pitch. Bring your own blankets, supermarket picnic platters, rounders bat from Amazon. Low cost, high nostalgia, accidental exercise. Volunteer morning plus ice cream van, team litter pick or garden revamp. Wrap with a Mr. Whippy parked out front. Staff get feel-good endorphins. Your socials get wholesome content. Office bake-off. Everyone gets 90 minutes, a basic recipe base, and 1 mystery ingredient. Local hospice sends 2 volunteers to judge. Leftover cake goes right back with them. Sugar plus charity equals halo. Family fun day. Bouncy castle, giant Jenga, face paint station. Kids meet colleagues' families, and employees with caring responsibilities don't have to book another babysitter. Escape room showdown. Indoors, air-conditioned. Teams of 5 race for bragging rights. Watching your usually shy administrator dominate the puzzle circuit is priceless. Rotate events through the year so every personality gets at least one occasion they absolutely love. Final pep talk. A carefully thought out summer social is cheaper than losing one good employee, louder marketing than any sponsored post, and infinitely more memorable than yet another quarterly numbers call. Give your people genuine choice. Mocktails matter. A 2-page ground rule note and at least 1 sober head on duty. You'll wrap with golden memories, brand boosting photos, and 0 legal letters. Next week on Buzzing About HR. Those photos and TikToks you just captured, they're content, and content equals intellectual property. Who actually owns that gorgeous drone shot of your marquee or the slow-mo burger flip your apprentice posted? Next episode, we'll dive into IP for small businesses. The contracts, the consents, and the pound signs you can unlock or accidentally lose if you don't lock it down right. Until then, plan smart, party safe, and keep buzzing. Beep. That's it for today. But if you fancy a bit of friendly HR advice in your inbox with 0 waffle, come and join our newsletter. We send out bite-sized tips, plain English updates, and handy things you'll actually use. No spam, no fluff. You can sign up at kateunderwoodhr.co.uk/newsletter-sign up, or just hit the link in the show